look at little Hebo. He's already loving his house. He's in there sleeping like a baby. He loves it. But yesterday, let me go over the travel stuff because I don't know how much vlog in me I have left. So I left my house at 4 a.m. and we got to the airport. Or no, we left at 4:30. Got to the airport by 5. My plane left at 6:30. It was all good. And then the lines right off the bat. I had to wait in line at Southwest to go pay for the dog because you have to pay like an extra fee to take a dog on the plane. So to wait in that line, and then the line to get through security was backed up all the way to freaking who knows. So last weekend was the super regional baseball tournament in Austin, and everyone was leaving. So that's the most people I've ever seen in the airport. So I was like in the security line for 45 minutes, and I get up there and I have like 15 minutes before we start boarding, and they're like, I don't have my hard driver's license, so they flagged me, not flagged me, but you know what I mean, they took me off the side for extra screening. I thought I'd have to bypass all that, but they weren't into that. They had to do the extra screening, and they took all the stuff out of my bag and wiped it down, and then I had magnesium oil, or Epsom salts, if you will, in a little tube that I put on transdermally, and that set off their alarm, so they like had all kinds of other questions they had asked for me. So I literally got on the plane 5 minutes after it was supposed to take off, so it took off a little bit late, so that was cool. Good news. They closed the doors right behind me, and that's happened to me multiple times, but that was good flight. Hebo didn't cry at all the entire flight. I was so freaking proud of him. He did so well. And then we got to Miami, and the first thing I did was took him to the family bathroom, and I was in there with him for like 15-30 minutes, something like that, and I just let him run around because there was no pet relief area, so I let him run around in there and use the bathroom, cleaned it all up with soap and water, and put him back in his cage. And then the Tampa flight was delayed for a little bit, and I was like, okay, that's cool or whatever. And then they end up loading it like 30 minutes late, and then we sat on the plane for an hour because of a mechanical issue. And I was like, oh crap, I picked this flight so I didn't have a layover because I knew I was gonna have a dog, and I didn't want him to have to sit there longer than he had to. And then we did, but he didn't cry at all. He was just poking his head out like, are we there yet? It was great. I took pictures of that and posted those on Facebook yesterday. So we got through that, and then that made us miss our flight from San Juan to Mayaguez. So that was at 4 o'clock. I literally walked up to the Cape Air counter at 4:05 right after they left. So I mean, I just missed that one. That sucked. So I had to wait for an extra 2 hours in San Juan to take the 6 o'clock flight to Mayaguez, and then we got there about 6:45, got in the car, found out my car was detailed. That was crazy. Manny, thanks dude, your sticker can stay on my car. I'm probably gonna call the number on there later and see what's up. If he was a viewer or whatever, I don't know, but it was really cool of him. So I'm gonna then I got him in the car. I didn't want to put him in the cage any longer because he was in the cage all day in the plane. I was like, nah, you can hang out. And he wanted to sit in my lap, and I was tired and exhausted, so I was driving. So I was driving like 20 miles an hour all the way back, and I had like lines of people behind me. I was pulling off the road, letting people pass me. And then we got home, and Hebo was loving it. And he loves it here. This is his home. This is his house, but this island is his home, and he loves it. And I'm glad that I'm glad to have him here. I'm glad. Okay, that's enough talking. Let's go to Cindy's, and I'm so tired.
I know that you like it like that. I wear designer, check the name on the tag. White fox fur on my jacket. Excuse me, that's